And thank you very much to those students who completed the e-assessment. Your feedback is very important to us and it helps us in planning our experiments and the webinar sessions. So, students, you have a fantastic opportunity to convert your idea into a working prototype using the MGR. Yeah, yeah, Ganesh.
And thank you very much to those students who completed the
Oh, okay.
e-assessment. Your feedback is
I
very
have to.
important to us and it helps us in planning our experiment.
Sorry, students, I made a mistake in Skype. And yeah, so I closed that. So now can I continue? Thank you, Ganesh. And I'm very sorry, students, for the mistake that I made. I will not make it again. Don't worry. Okay, so getting back to this MGR hackathon, some of the comments that I got from the students who did the e-assessment, they were a little nervous. No, I don't know anything about chatbots. I don't know anything about app creation. I know just a little bit. I'm in the first year. What do I do? So, to all those people, don't worry. You're in safe hands. Just enjoy and listen to these webinar sessions and experiment with some of these chatbots or app creation or learn a little bit about sensor. You don't have to become an absolute expert immediately. You can just have a little bit of fun trying it out. And after you do these three sessions, and please do the e-assessment. That's very important to us. Remember, this is a over the internet. I have no idea what you people are thinking and whether you found this session suitable. So do complete the e-assessment and give your comments. And after you complete these three webinars, that is, there is one today, there is one on Saturday at 3 o'clock, and Monday at 3 o'clock. After this, you are all set to submit your preliminary idea for the MGR Hackathon. Okay, so now we are all set to invite Dr. J. Arun Kumar. Dr. Arun Kumar is my colleague at the Abdul Kalam Center and in the Department of Biotechnology. The biotech students, in case they are here, they can vouch for Dr. Arun Kumar's sense of humor and how much fun he is. He is a biotechnologist with about 10 to 12 years of research experience and has been with the entrepreneurship cell and has been mentoring student projects at the NewGenIEDC for the last 3 years. Though he is a biotechnologist, he's also taken the time to learn about chatbots and he can create some chatbots himself. So over to Arun now to tell us a brief on the chatbots. Over to Arun now.
Ma'am, shall I start? Shall I start, sir? Okay. So that was a good intro, ma'am. Thank you. So the topic of the title of the day is, chatbot. Create one just for fun. So here, I want to tell you one thing. So how much we should explore ourselves to, know things about interdisciplinary. Many of them will get afraid of, app development and then chatbot creation. They will think that only computer science students and IT students has to do that. And in case, if you have something like that in your mind, make sure that everybody can able to do such creations. They have simplified many simplified formats are available, and very good integrated tools and then developer tools are available so that everybody can use it, but not the best app. First just create one and then find out what is what. Okay, how to create a chatbot. So first, many of you you don't have an idea about what is chatbot, right? So in that case, I'll give you one analogy for it. We have a lot of us have a lot of friends, right? We used to chat with them, and some of the friends are really annoying, and some of the friends are really good for us. We do have right-minded people, or we interact more. Whatever the questions we'll raise, appropriate answer will come from the friend, and more like you sit and interact for even 3 hours will go like a 5 minutes. So why I'm telling this here in the chat box, because chat box is also like that only. Many of the chat box are there will give you appropriate and relevant answers for your questions. Sometimes you raise a question and answer, like the answer from the chat box says that I don't know, I'm keep on learning or something like that. You'll get irritated. So you have to understand what is chatbot, and in future how the chatbot usage will be in case of business. I'll tell you one important survey. In 2017, they made a survey that how much companies are using chatbots for their promotional activities and then marketing, all these things. Only 4% used. But a survey says that again, in 2020 end, almost 80% of the companies, educational institutions, and then medical sector, hospital sector, everybody, they will be using their chatbots. So just think the growth of an opportunity that has been created for such creations. So from 4% to 80%, that too up to within a span of 3 years. So Chatbox is nothing but a software application used to conduct an online conversation via text. Okay, the first stage is via text. You text like a one-to-one interaction. You text and then answer will be there. Again, you text. It'll be like a continuous learning. So your answers will be recorded and appropriately it will give answer. Like for example, initially the chatbot doesn't know your name. So you just tell your name first, so that it automatically records your name, and next time it will give the answer with your name, so that it will be like, we think that psychologically like this chatbot is user friendly to us. So one is, I said, via text, and the second one is text to speech. I hope many of you, technology geeks who are available, they get fascinated to use about this Google Home, and then Amazon's Alexa, so that we get interact much and more, like a lot of options are there. Even we keep on learning with Alexa simultaneously, because we continuously exploring what Alexa can able to do as from user side, and from developer side they also continuously, a team of people, okay, a team of people is working. In 2018 19, about 10,000 developers are working on Amazon Alexa. So in that case, just think it of how good they are working, and how as an users we also much more learning about these kind of tools. So first, so chatbot is a kind of system typically required continuous tuning and testing. Okay, so in that case, we'll go a little bit history, and then I'll show you with the live demo. So a chatbot was originally coined by a person called Michael Moldin. He's the first creator in 1995. He has about 4 to 5 patents also on it. Okay, and today most chatbots are accessed online via website pop-ups. Every website you go, one chatbot will be there. Like may I help you? How can I help you? These questions will be there, and immediately any doubts is there we can fix. And in US, you won't believe, more than 80%, a survey says that they will fix their appointment with the doctors only through the chatbots. So we have something like that in website pop-ups, or through virtual assistants, okay, and then messaging apps such as this Facebook Messenger, WeChat, all these things, they use it as a chatbots. So chatbots typically classified based on their usage categories, that includes e-commerce, and then education they're using it, and entertainment purpose, and for finance they're using, and health, news category they're using, and much more productivity. Almost all kind of business which goes on productivity and marketing, they are moving towards the chatbot. So if some industries, if all these kind of industries are moving towards this chatbot, first we have to just think about it, and we have to know at least to some extent, to like to amateur extent, like we have to understand how this creation of chatbot, okay, how easy it is, because nowadays it's open source, and myself and my colleagues Rizwan sir and then Ganesh Babu sir also working with IBM NASCOM hackathon. We all during that tenure only we came to know that how to create this chatbot. What are the links are there? Now, yeah, I hope my screen is visible to you because I shared my screen. So this is the first thing you have to open, that is IBM Cloud account. And let me tell you the procedure so that you'll clearly you can able to understand what is the procedure. Anytime you can see, and then you can do it by yourself, DIY. So the first thing you're gonna do is you just go for this website, callforcode.org, and then just scroll down. Right now, you know that we are facing a pandemic. So to do something about it, they have given this: take a COVID-19, get a starter kit for our kids. Open it. Now, when it opens, just scroll down again, and then, yep. There are starter kits which is available for crisis communication, remote education, and community cooperation. If you are really good enough to explore yourself, you can explore anything. But right now, to focus on our title, creation of chatbot, just click the crisis communication. This is a kind of tutorial page. You can just bookmark it, because whatever I'm going to do right now, you have to look by point. We have to do it. Yes, see here, it is available, no tutorials. Create a COVID crisis chatbot to connect it to the data sources. So we are going to create a chatbot for the crisis communication. How wonderful it is! Like we sometime we'll get information in paper that 83 has been passed out in Chennai due to pandemic in the particular day. Okay, so sometime in news they will be telling the numbers. So find out, you create your own chatbot and connect it with reliable sources and find out exactly how much number has been affected or something like that. We can do it, and we can raise a lot of questions regarding the safety issues. Not only that, we can connect with CDC, Center for Disease Control portal. Lot of things are there, lot of things to explore. Okay, I explored only little bit. We can say it up to 1% or 2% of chat box. But if you're really interested, you can really sit with it and you can use it as a project. We can come up with a beautiful chatbot which answer almost at least 50% of the questions. I'll tell you one interesting story about how they test this kind of chatbot and how it will be cleared. Okay, while we have a lot of loading procedures, that time I'll tell you. Now you just click see the tutorial. Yeah. Now see, this is important because this is the first point we are going to make it. But before that, what you have to do, the prerequisite is you have to create an IBM Cloud Lite version account. Okay, you just sign in with the mail ID, your mail ID. Okay, and then your mail verification code will send to your appropriate mail. Then you have to log in like this. So you will get a dashboard like this. See at the right hand side corner, it says that Dr. J. Arun Kumar, it's my account. So here we have a dashboard, and if you click it, all these functions keys will be there. And what are the functions you're gonna add? Everything you can add it here. But you have a catalog, a shortcut is there. Catalog, I'll tell you like how to add and other things. you click the catalog, what are all the options are there, what are all the cloud products are there, because there is a lot of templates and developer tools, and then discovery studios functions we have to do it. So before going to that, let me go for the tutorial. Yes. So first thing you're going to do is the prerequisite. You have to create an IBM account, cloud account, sorry. And then we have to click. The first thing you're going to do is IBM Cloud Catalog. You have to navigate and type as Watson Assistant. So let me do it for you. So if you just type it here, Watson Assistant. Yes. So the result is, even though it is there in the first, for yourself, your sake, I just typed it. Okay. So Watson Assistant, it came. So Watson Assistant is kind of a developer tool integration for this chatbot platform of IBM. They have given this as a free source for up to 2 months, I think so. This year, okay, we will get this as a free for developing purpose due to the current pandemic. Now, what you have to do is we'll go to the second point. Launch the Watson Assistant service. So let me do it. First, what we have to do is let it be in London, because the select a region, you have to keep it as London, and make sure that it is in free. That means 10,000 messages per month, light version. Don't change any settings here. First, create. I click the create button. Meanwhile, we'll see one of the facts about chat box. Yeah, it came. Okay. So now here a term is there. Yeah. Start by the launching the tool, that is Watson Assistant. Now you have to do one more thing, because we have a lot of API keys and then URLs you have to keep on copying, and then you have to use it at the end, so that we have to integrate all this into one box, that is chatbot. So what you have to do is, first the credentials, the URL, Watson Assistant URL. Yes, I will copy it. I'm just launching it. Yeah. Click the launch button. Launch Watson Assistant. Let it load. I told you, there are some methods that this chatbot will be evaluated. Let it load for a while. You won't get bored, right? So that test is called Turing test. Okay, it has been developed by Alan Turing. How wonderful it is, right? When you invent something, you can keep the name as a suffix for the entire test. So that's a kind of best credit. So what is that? Very simple test, actually. One person will be like a testing, another bot will be like a computer, that is other one will be another human. So 3 will be there. One person will be testing, and it'll assume that it's a kind of triangle. One person will be testing, another one will be like the computer, that bot we developed, and other will be human. So this human, the tester, has to find out which one is bot. How wonderful it is, right? It is the toughest kind of test for the developers, because many a times, almost 90% that the person who testing will identify that which one is bot, because the kind of answer, because human is a best kind of bot. Everybody will agree, right? We used to interact with A to Z. We can talk, local and think global. We can talk global at the next 5 minutes. So like that. So this particular test is the best test to identify. Turing test, Turing, Turing test. So already it is loaded. We'll go to it. Click it, and then we are now created this IBM Watson Assistant Lite. Okay, just click it, and you have to click this Create Assistant. Now you can create your name of your assistant, right? Everybody has a name. So every bot has a name. So I am just clicking a C3. Okay, C3 is my bot. And here a description. Okay, something about crisis communication chatbot. Now create one. I just created. Yes, it's been created. So now what you have to do is add a dialogue skill. So we have to add a dialogue to it. First, we made a template. Okay, it's just a template. What you have to do is dialogue is nothing but a kind of first kind of integration. Sometimes chatbot has a main like a two main types. One is only some of the chatbots are there which only answers to the FAQ. What is FAQ? Frequently asked questions. Yes. So some of the chatbots are designed in such a way that they will answer only to the frequently asked question. And some of the chatbots are really good enough. Apart from the frequently asked question, if you ask, much more details also, it can able to collect it from IoT, Internet of Things, like from cloud source, from internet. Okay. So what you have to do here is you have to just add dialogue skill and then create skill. These things are developer tools. Okay. So right now we are not going to type a kind of huge coding and all, because I said like it's a kind of demo session. Everybody has to use it. So just go to the import skills. Okay, and then there is a file called JSON file. So we have to find out where we have to get the JSON file. So the next step I'll go to it. Yes, I'm just clicking here. Yes, we just created this assistant and then add dialogue skill we went, and yes, settings. Yes, important thing. This will keep it as such, the JSON file upload. What we have to do right now is we have to go back to our page and then IBM Watson Assistant, go back and now create. You just there is a 3 dot here. We created this assistant here, C3, and you have to click the 3 dots and click the settings, API details. This is important. What you have to do is you just copy the assistant ID, everything. Okay, assistant ID, and then open a Word file. Let it open. Yeah. Watson details, you just type it. Okay, and then API details. Assistant ID. Click here so that it will be automatically copied. Assistant details. Yep. Then assistant URL. Just copy it. Yeah, click it here. Sorry. Then again type it as service credentials. All these details you have to copy. Why I am doing it? Because we have to integrate at the end. Service credentials. So API key of Watson. Yeah, we did it. and then go back to our assistant. Yes. So the next thing we're gonna do is we have to add skills to the assistant. So as an engineering student, so we as a first year students, you will be having some skill set, and in final year you will be having different skill sets, right? So like that, chatbots also do. Let us update. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So here what you have to do is go to the section and find out, like, yeah, we copied it. See here the details, and the 8 it says that API and other details, we have copied it in a Word file, we kept it, and yes, we have to go to the assistant, launch what's an assistant, and then it says that yes, we copied it. Yes, my create. Fine. So it comes to import skill. Yes. What you have to do is we have this file called JSON file, which has been imported. One second. We go to this. Follow the documentation and then yes, yeah, see here, sorry for the delay, like we have something called in the 6, that is click the import file, choose JSON file and import the COVID JSON file. Just click it here. It will directly send you a link to the github.com, that is a call for code. It has already been pre-uploaded. So what you have to do is click the raw button and then just copy it. Oh, sorry, one sec. What you have to do is just right click the raw here, which is written, no, just right click. Just right click and save link as. It will be saved as a JSON file. One sec. Let it say, yeah, it's coming. So just desktop, it's in J1 skill CDC COVID FAQ. Yes. So we are just saving it, this file. And then just we'll come to the Watson assistant that we have created. Yes. Here, what we are going to do is we are going to import skill. If you want to create skill, you have to again you have to feed the JSON file, all the coding programming. First, the FAQs which is related to COVID-19, we have to create one. So just click here, choose JSON file, and then the thing which is downloaded from GitHub, the JSON file. What you have to do is yes, click it, open, click the import button. Yes, so we got a, yeah. Now you see here in the left hand side corner, like it is C3, crisis communication chatbot. We have uploaded a skill for our chatbot. Yay, congrats. Like we are the first, we first integrated the FAQ of COVID. Okay, don't think that we completed a chatbot. We just created one step. So here CDC, COVID FAQ has been created, added in the skill set. Now what we have to do is just right click and view API details. Yeah, here what you have to do is the skill ID, right click it, copy, and again the same procedure. You just type it as skill ID. Uh, Again service credentials, because these details finally to integrate the software you have to put it service credentials. Just copy the API key. Yeah, okay. Just go back. Now just click our Watson Assistant. We'll just do small kind of a preview link, right? Because just check it out. Try it out and share link. Just save change. Yeah, okay, fine. So we added the skill details. Now we'll go to the next step. Where are we? Yes. Yeah. Let us go by the stepwise. Yes, we are currently in the 11th step of creating our own chatbot. Yeah. So yeah, let us verify our assistant. Yes, we are in the step. We completed this. We created, we integrated the skills. We copied the API details, and we copied the skill ID, and then yeah, preview link. We'll just test it once. Yeah, preview link and hey, okay, good to see our Watson assistant. Remember, this is not a complete chatbot which we created. Just check it out. I'm just checking. Hi. Hello, I'm the COVID crisis communication bot, ready to answer the question about COVID-19. How can I help you? What is COVID-19? Sometimes it won't answer. It also happens. Yeah, it answers. Yeah. So a novel coronavirus of new coronavirus that has been previously identified. Yeah. See this. This is like we are half away right now. IBM Watson Assistant only based on the CDC FAQs, that is a frequently asked question. Related to CDC, it will tell, okay, how can we prevent or something like the basic questions it will answer. It is not integrated with any kind of, internet IoT tools and then artificial intelligence or something like that, but it's just based on FAQ. We are successful up to this right now. So what we have to do in the next one is, so we have asked a few questions. We'll go to the next one. Yes, we'll see what is the next procedure. Yes, see here, as the Watson chatbot, some questions. Yeah, we to ask that our own creation. Now integrate your chatbot with your data sources. So three things we have to do it. What is that is, we have to add to the Watson discovery, and then COVID API that I'll tell you how to integrate, and then weather company data. So what you have to do is we have to next integrate with the through the internet server and find out create a best tool which answers most of the questions. So what you have to do is you just go back to your Watson assistant which you created, and then type it as discovery in the catalog. So just let it load for a while. Yeah, okay. Yes, what you have to do is go back to your IBM dashboard. Yeah, catalog is there. Yes, click the catalog and then type it as discovery. Let it load for a while. Yes, you just type it as discovery. Yeah, it came. Okay, discovery is a kind of IBM services. Here it is mentioned like, description, add a cognitive search and content analytics engine to applications. Okay, I'm just clicking it. So here it is. Where is it? Yeah. So here it is opened. Yeah. Here it is opened, discovery, and what you have to do is you just make sure that it is in again in London, it region, since it is fixed by IBM. So just create one. Click here, create. Service created. You have been redirected to the list. Yes. It is loading now. Yeah, you can see here in the resource list that what are the services so far we integrated. In that, you just make sure that discovery is there. Watson Assistant we already in active, we created, and provision in progress because we are on halfway in interlinking this discovery tool. So now you just make sure. Yep. Yeah, go to discovery and then launch Watson discovery. Yes, what you have to do is you have to just click. Yeah. I just clicked it. Click the view full details here. You just click it here and then click the view full discovery, so that you will get this page. Now what you have to do is just click the launch Watson discovery. It's opening. 1 sec. Yeah. So yeah, it is opened, and what you have to do is just click it. Yeah, you can see here. See here, like, Watson Discovery News, how much document is related. Okay, news per article per day, all the added data. It'll give you a cumulative data of like what is what, where it has been preferred, how it has been located, all these things. Here, what you have to do is just click the next step, what we are going to do. Launch Watson Discovery. Yeah, we did it. And then open the Watson Discovery News Service, which has been pre-populated discovery data sets will be there. And then what you have to do is, from the top right corner, open API tab, make note of collection ID and environment ID. This is important. Here we have to get the credentials of Watson Discovery. How we have to do that is, here you just go, when we click the IBM Watson Discovery, in the right hand side corner there will be a small one, okay, view API details. You just click it. Now you just copy this collection ID and environment ID. Okay, now we'll go back to our Word file. Here you just write it as discovery, and then collection ID and environment ID. What is this? That is system, I think so. Yeah. So system. It is mentioned as system. Okay, you just copy that, and the next step what we are going to do is, what we copied so far, we are good, and we almost completed 90%, and only 10% is there. We have something called weather company API key. So we have to go and register this. You need to API key, you have to get it from the weather company. You have to go to this call for code weather.com, and then you have to register yourself. If I click it, just the menu will open like this. Since I've already logged in with my mail ID, so if you're new to it, no, you have to type your name, email ID, username, password, and then finally, if you agree the terms and then submit, they will send you a mail. Okay, like this. Oh my God. Okay, I've logged into my mail. Oops, my God. Sorry. Okay, thank God. It's logged in. So it's logged in, and then let me get the API code which I received from the weather company. Just typing the mail. Weather. Weather company. Yeah, I've received it here. Just copy this API key and then keep it with you right here. Save it. Okay. And then we'll go to the next step. We did that. We saved this. Okay. And now the next important is create a cloud functions. Cloud functions in the sense one more tool in the dialog box, like we have to go to the services. Go to the catalog. Functions. Type it as functions. Yeah, just click it and start creating your functions. Now what you have to do is we have to find out what are all the actions, triggers, sequence. Right now just focus on this action. You just click the action part. What you have to do is just click here. One thing we forgot, yeah, the API detail discovery. The credential, we have to convert that as a JSON file and we have to add it here. Let me do it for you. Just check it. One more thing we forgot to do it. Yep. We go to the dashboard and what's the time now? Yeah. We'll go to the dashboard and click the services. Click the services. Discovery. Here, you just copy this credential API. Yeah, just copy it here, the URL. Sorry. Copy and then paste it here because we're gonna use it .json because this is the one we're gonna use it in testing, linking with the functions. So just copy this and now we go for the function one, catalog. We have to already create one functions start creating actions. What you have to do is action name we have to keep it. I'm just keeping it as as simple as A3 chatbot. sorry, chatbot action. Now what you have to do is let it be default, and now I'm just clicking as create. Now we have to, almost we have completed 95%. Now we have to click the parameters. We have to include all the parameters, Papa. All the parameters, and just click the add parameter, because the 4 parameters what we have to add on is So just scrolling down, we are in the finishing stage. We have to just integrate all the its and bits. Here it is mentioned as just check it. API, yes. So what you have to do is just click it. The thing we created. Yes, the parameters we have to add. So what are the parameters? It's been listed here. If you just go and check it here in the section, it will be clearly mentioned as the first parameter is API key that we already stored in the Word file. Yes, in the service credentials, just copy it and just go to the site and then paste it here in the quotes. Okay, double quotes. Just paste it here, and again you type it as API key. Let it be all in short form. And then the second one which they are going to ask us to add is URL that we already copied. So again, the URL, just copy it and go to our bot action, just copy the URL. Here it says that we have to type it as URL, then collection ID and then enrollment ID. Both we copied it already. So go to it, go to the things and collection ID. And enrollment ID. Enrollment ID is system, we already know that. System, again quotes. Then collection ID is news-en. Yes, here you just type it as news-es. Yes, just skip and then click the what are the other things they're asking to save us? Just go and look through. Yeah, those are 4 things they're asking. Then go to the endpoint. Yes, just click the save button from here right now. Okay, so that the parameters will be automatically it will be added. Now come to the endpoints here and then find out okay, enable, just click the this enable as a web action, and okay, enable to the web action. Sorry. Yeah. they are adding to that endpoints, and here we have to add the JSON, make it from the webhook. Yes. Now go to our cloud data. What you have to do is we enabled and just save it. Okay. Let me go to the parameters. Make sure that it's case sensitive. One second. Yeah. Let it be in small case. And click the save button. We go to endpoints and let us click it once. And then let us see what to do next. Yes. Integrating our data sources via Watson Assistant webhook. Let us go and do that. We have to go to the Watson Assistant now. Go to the dashboard or otherwise, and go to the services. Just click the services and wait, let it load for a while. Just click the Watson Assistant. See, now here both the discovery and then Watson Assistant is getting activated. Both are there. Yeah, Watson Assistant. I just clicked it. Let us wait for the final result of creating our own chatbot. So here I just click the C3 and I'm just checking the skills. Yeah, see here it's already been added, CDC COVID FAQ. We already copied it. And click the indent. One second. You have to click for the options. Yeah, it came, and then what we have to do is see. Okay. We have to go to the skill set, and yes, launched. Watson Assistant is launched. Skill set, and here, I'm just clicking the dialog box, and then go for options. Here we have to add the webhooks. What is the thing they're saying is go to options, webhooks. Fine. So we almost are nearing the completion. So what you have to do is you have to copy the previous thing, JSON file we copied. And just basically we copied it, and I'll just go through the next one. Dialog. Go to the dialog. Yes. Yes. See here, we integrated this CEDC COVID FAQ. What are all the preferences? It is there. See how far it is, like, latest news on COVID, what is on COVID, the naming of the virus, how it spreads, and what did it originated, the person to person spread, and what is about quarantine. See, these are all about FAQ and the thing. Like, what we have to do right now is you just click this latest news on COVID, and then in parameter I'm just typing it value, just key for example this in this parameters, you just you just type it as type, and value just keep it as US. They mentioned like that only in so just click this, try it. So at the right hand side corner, it's a little bit of confusion, okay, because we all gonna try this one first time, and just check it out here. Here it is mentioned as try it out. So Watson is training. Yeah, Watson has finished training, so that it has been integrated with the discovery tool and then to the internet. Still, it has to learn a lot, because right now the Watson tool can able to say like a few details only. Precautions for, I'm just typing hi, hello. So it says that, okay, it's a prediction, it's greeting, and it says that hello, and then what is COVID-19. See here, we have something called, it's a kind of developer tool. You just click the down arrow, and it says like, what are all the other options are there, how it spread, how many cases. So lot of things you can integrate. Let the Watson has to learn it. You have to train the Watson. It's a kind of learning aspect. Like, when it keep on learns, like finally you will get a good kind of end product. So at the right hand side, we are having the finished product right now, finished chatbot. So precautions. Yes, it says few. Again, it says that it's been training. So here you just click it. What we have to do is, it's kind of thing like it's already pre-data sets. We have to find out like what are all the hand washing tips is there. So if it has been learned, then it will give the proper answer. So this is the first thing, chatbot, that we have created. Remember, there is also a novel kind of chatbots which has been available. It has been used in entertainment purpose also. For toys, it has been used. and home integration. Alexa and then this Google Home has been doing a lot. By integrating that to smart apparatus, you will get everything by using voice controls. So this is the first chatbot that we have created. So you just try yourself after looking it, so that okay, fine. So I think from this we can sign off, so that any questions. Okay, can we have a language? Yes, ma'am. We have a language integration also in chatbots. We can do it. One second. Let me check it. Yeah. Through this only we can able to find out. Yeah, we can add a note on all the other parameters and check about the language. So if we can able to create one using coding, and then finally adding a skill set of adding languages, we can able to do it, ma'am. We have a language integration also in chatbots. We can do it. Let me check it. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Ganesh Babu sir. Sir, yeah, I think almost it's over. I'll just paste the link of assessment, today's assessment. Rizwan sir, is it posted, or I have to do it?
Yeah, I would like to just quickly summarize that. And if there are some questions in the group, some of which you answered.
Yes, ma'am.
So, will you be posting the link for the Watson Assistant tutorial in case somebody wants to try it on their own?
Yes, ma'am. I'll post the instruction wise, because even though we also tried it for 2 to 3 times, there is a lot of confusion is there, but still the instructions are very clear, and we have to first understand what is the step-by-step procedure. I'll post the link also in the Telegram group also, ma'am, so that they can able to try it by their own.
So for students, yes, you should look out for interesting applications of chatbot. Now, all of us would have seen chatbot used in Swiggy or Zomato to confirm the orders and telling us where the order is. That is a chatbot, isn't it? Rizwan and Arun, correct me if I am wrong.
Ma'am, can you come again?
In Swiggy, when we place an order.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so those are chatbots. Okay, I saw an interesting application where somebody who's suffering from Alzheimer's, after some time, just forgets, where they are or what's the name of the daughter. Sometimes it happens to me. I keep forgetting things. So for them, there is a chatbot with an NLP which can help them with some key important information. So we need to think of interesting applications of chatbot. So maybe you can create a chatbot for your class curriculum or class timetable, which can tell you when is the next.
Yes, ma'am. We can also try that. That's a kind of useful idea. But right now, about 90% the success ratios of chatbots is in healthcare industries.
Yeah.
Many of the countries are doing it, and even now we are also doing it, fixing appointments. Interestingly, like chatbots which can fix appointment for us also is there, ma'am.
Okay.
I have mentioned the videos that that Google is developing right now. and beautiful voiceover. Nobody can, even from the other side, doctors won't able to recognize that it's a chatbot or the patient is calling. So the chatbot will book an appointment for us. So it's a kind of a triangle link where it completes the limitations of chatbot. And everything starts with the basics, ma'am. Like the turning test, which I spoke earlier, is the important parameter right now. They are also checking, because the chatbot limitation is when even Alexa, we ask something to Alexa, if Alexa is not replying for us, it feels like little bit hurt for us, because we we paid money for that, and it says that sorry, I don't know that, or something like that. So that only the developers are working much more efficient, so that it can say, without saying that I don't know that bluntly, but nowadays it's also evolving. It says that okay, I'm learning that particular part, give me some time, or something like that. So that's the beauty of it. And the the Turing test is the important parameter, ma'am. Like if you recognize that it's a bot, then it's the failure of the bot.
Okay.
So almost it has to answer everything. So if it comes, then almost the chatbots will rule the world. We can say that.
Oh, thank you. So just a few words to the students. The objective of showing you this webinar on chatbots, is not to make you an expert immediately. It's more to look at what possibilities are there. Now that you can see how chatbots are made, you can think of interesting applications. Is there any problem that you have faced or your friend has faced which can be solved by building a chatbot? So think on those lines, and I'm sure you'll be able to come up with some good ideas. Thank you. Yeah, there is one more question from Nitish. Yeah, so we'll just take one or two questions and then we can close this.
Yes.
Yeah, so where can we see the questions?
I think it's there in the chat box.
Let me see the questions in the chat box.
Nitish Raj, I have a doubt, sir. Can I have a link of chatbot with the website that we own, sir? Yes, of course. Because most of the website right now has chatbots. Even our own university is having a chatbot. So almost railways, they have a chatbot. We can integrate that.
Okay.
I think Ganesh sir will have a proper answer for that.
Yeah. Any other questions, or we can close for today?
Yes.
Thank you very much to all the students and faculty who were present. It's very encouraging for us to see your comments. And please do complete the e-assessment at the end of this. And looking forward to meeting you on Saturday, 3 o'clock. We have an interesting talk on hardware. Both Rizwan is going to tell us what is the right sensor for your need, and followed by a session by Ganesh, who will tell you what is the minimum requirement for a PC for our use. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye.